Scotland is reportedly on the verge of announcing a circuit breaker lockdown for the half-term break this month. Scottish government sources say the move between October 12 and October 19 is being considered to deal with a rise in new cases. The country has recorded 3 more coronavirus deaths in the past 24 hours. First Minister Nicola Sturgeon said she warned the R number could now be as high as 1. 7. Ministers are considering a circuit breaker lockdown over the October school holidays. Edinburgh Live reports. National Clinical Director Professor Jason Leitch has said a shutdown lasting around 2 or 3 weeks could be help to get transmission under control, but told MSPs that a circuit breaker would just be a help on the way potentially. Explaining that such measures tend to work best when the R number is just above 1, a circuit breaker lockdown can be the boost needed to bring the R number below 1. The First Minister today said the latest fatalities of patients who first tested positive for the virus in the previous 28 days take the overall death toll under this measure to 2,522. Speaking at Holyrood, the First Minister also confirmed lockdown changes previously given an indicative date of October 5 will not go ahead due to rising infection rates. She said 668 new coronavirus cases have been recorded in Scotland in the past 24 hours. This is 10.8% of newly tested individuals, up from 10.3% the previous day. Greater Glasgow and Clyde accounts for 244 of these cases, with 166 in Lothian and 123 in Lanarkshire. Ms Sturgeon said, "The estimate today confirms our view that the R number is currently above 1, and it is possibly as high as 1. 7. That partly reflects the impact of the outbreaks we've seen in the past 2 weeks, including in student accommodation. But as a point of perspective, it's also worth stressing that, because this estimate, as the R number always does, relies on past data, it doesn't yet take any account of any impact of the new measures we announced last week." Measures brought in last week include a national ban on household visits, apart from a limited range of exceptions. She added, "We are postponing the routemap changes for which we had previously given an indicative date of October 5. Those changes, which had already been delayed from an initial reopening date of September 14, impact adult access to indoor sports facilities, soft play areas, certain live events and sports stadiums." The First Minister said, "I hope members will agree that it would not be sensible to ease restrictions that are still in place while infection rates are rising, and we are working to bring them back down. We will review these restrictions again by October 15. However, if we need to take further action before that to curb the spread of the virus, we will not hesitate to do so, but of course we will report that to Parliament." Giving a further update on the daily coronavirus figures, Ms Sturgeon said 29,912 people have now tested positive in Scotland, up from 29,244 on Wednesday. There are 154 people in hospital confirmed to have the virus, up by 15 in 24 hours. Of these patients, 17 are in intensive care, up 2 from the previous day.